Hello and welcome to an amazing episode of this podcast, which is titled Aamchi Legends. As you all know, we have some amazing legends who've been all through in these last few months, participating basically in the uh, interviews and who have shared
Tipu,
their experiences, shared their
माझ्या बघ.
knowledge, shared their amazing life stories with us. And on this episode of this podcast of Amchi Legends, we have a wonderful person whom we know since Talmakiwadi days. I know him personally. And joining me from Mumbai is Swaradish Dr Bharat Balvalli from Mumbai. He was bestowed with the title of Swaradhish from His Holiness Jagadguru Shankaracharya, uh, Karvi Repeat, for his contribution to the field of music. He has performed at various prestigious events and also received tons and tons of awards. He has received the blessings from all the five members of the Mangeshkar family. In fact, Shiva Shahir Balasaheb Purandare remarked that Bharat seems to be the Kumarva Gandharva of tomorrow. He has, of course, given music, directed music for a couple of Hindi and Marathi movies. And the songs that were written by Veer Savarkar, Bharat actually released those and composed 31 songs, and that was sung by eminent artists of India. Let's not waste more time, but let's have our guest on Amchi Legends. Welcome, Dr. Bharat Balvalli. Bharat, कशी आहेस तू?
बरं असं.
Bharat, Bharat, म्हाका तुका आमगेल सांगपणेची आठवणी basically is all about you coming to Talmakiwadi with your parents and participating in the music competitions be during Diwali. Do you remember that? And do you remember any of those? Do share with us. What are your memories of Talmakiwadi Diwali?
सान असताना थंय येतालो आणि सगळ्या जजीस आणि मेन म्हळ्यार कले असं आमची गल जे लोक असत पळय आम्ही सारस्वत चित्रापूर
Yeah.
सारस्वत
Why? Why?
आमगेल कम्युनिटींत न्ही मस्त लेजेंडरी लोक जावन गेले ती आणि सान असताना आमकां कळनाशिल्लें कोण कितलो व्हड मनुष्य आणि कसले कसले कळनाशिल्लें जाल्यार
Right.
तातूंत एक मुरली मनोहर शुक्ला मुरली माम थंय येतालो आणि अशे
Right.
मस्त बरे
Right.
लोक गिंडे मामू एसीआर भट हे पुराय लोक
Right.
येताले आणि सारस्वत संगीत संमेलनात हांव एक 2-3 फावट परफॉर्म केल्या आणि अशी पुराय न्ही मस्त काय म्हणटात ताका नॉस्टॅल्जिक मेमरीज आसा ती तालमकेवाडींतून
Right. Right.
सो
Right.
तशीची हे म्युझिक कॉम्पिटिशन सान आसतना मागीर हांव 4th 5th 6th स्टँडर्डांत आसतना इवन ताजी पयली सुद्दां म्हाका उगडास
Right.
केल्लें अशें म्हळ्यार फर्स्ट टायम हांव कॉम्पिटिशन म्हणून वाडीन तूं फॅन्सी ड्रेस कॉम्पिटिशनान तूं पार्टिसिपेट केलेलें आणि
Okay.
त्या पार्टिसिपेट केलेले असताना तातूंत म्हाका भटमाम केलेलें
Okay.
सान
Nice.
कॅस आतां कॅस ऑड आसा त्या वेळार
Right.
सान कॅस कोण
Right.
भटमाम केलेलो म्हाका फॅन्सी ड्रेस कॉम्पिटिशनान तूं आणि त्या फॅन्सी ड्रेस कॉम्पिटिशनात हांव भटमाम जालेलो पळय तातूंत
Right.
म्हाका गायत्री मंत्र म्हणचे आशिल्ले भटमाम मंत्र
Okay.
म्हणटा तशी सो हांव त्या वेळार
Okay.
गायत्री मंत्र म्हणलेले आणि म्हाका थंय फर्स्ट प्राइज मेळ्ळेलें कले म्हळ्यार
Okay. Wonderful.
तांणी म्हळें की भटमाम जावचे कोणेय जावं असं अनवाळ घाल्ले एक उपरणे घाल्ले आयले जाल्यार ताणें
Right.
गायत्री मंत्र इतलो गोमट म्हणलें ताजे मिती आमी ताका फर्स्ट प्राइज दिलें बाकी
Wonderful.
बाकी पुरा चेडवांनी आनी कलकल कलकल कॉस्ट्युम्स आणि हे ते पुराय घालून केलेले
Dale.
जाल्यार म्हाका
Right.
ते एक हांव म्हणलेली मिती म्हाका थंय फर्स्ट
Right.
प्राइज मेळिल्लें त्या वेळार सो अशी कलकल कलकल
Okay. उगडास आसा ती.
हय मेमरीज आसा
Memories. In fact, some of your memories I can tell you, because I used to be the organizer of those lot of those
भाई
devotional
तू
songs and
MC
light
तू
music.
compare करता नाही.
MC, right, exactly. And when I used to MC, I remember, typically Talmakewadi programs, right? रात्री 12, 12:30 जाताले आणि तू सांग आशिलो. So तुका स्कूल असताल नेक्स्ट डे आणि तुका लांब पोप म्हाका सांगताली की प्राइज मेळ्ळ्यार तू दवरी, आमी नेक्स्ट वीक येवन घेवन वतात. And I remember that so distinctly. And there's a very, since you mentioned fancy dress, and you were maybe fourth standard, fifth standard. तुका
No, even
cousin,
smaller.
two
I
and
mean, when I was in
even smaller must be.
second standard, second
Oh,
or
okay,
first
okay.
standard, I had participated.
Okay, no wonder. In fact, you and your cousin Kiran Turme, I recall a very wonderful incident where आम्ही organize केलेलं आहे आणि judges बसले fancy dress judge करूक आणि तांकां आम्ही soft drinks दिताली along with the bouquets. आणि तुम्ही दोघे एकदम सांगतावळी तुम्ही खंयची मागशी धुवन आयली आणि तांगेल soft drinks घेऊन तुम्ही दोघे जाणांनी पिल्ली आणि मागीर ती मज थंय मात्र व्हरली. मागीर कळलं जाल्यार आमकां कळना पूण आमी 2 आनी soft drinks हाडले. But the judges and the soft drink bottle, they just drank it before you come again. So I mean, that's the beautiful, Diwali memories that we all have. But
Right.
Bharat, you tell us, तुका म्युझिकाच्या आवडी or तू केन्ना कशी केन्ना तुका उगडास येवंच्या? When did you start realizing ki, or your parents maybe started realizing ki music is in your blood?
No, basically, I will tell you कि my father, Pandit Mohan Balvalli, is an eminent tabla player. Now he
Okay,
doesn't
yeah,
play
yeah.
tabla because he had a spinal cord problem, which was again operated by one Aamchi doctor only, our Uday Andar mom.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he
Okay,
operated my
yeah.
father, and from before that and after that, he was not able to sit down and play tabla. But he teaches.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he also learnt tabla from another Aamchi legend who was Hattangdi Taranath Rao, Tarmam.
Oh, yeah, of
He
course.
used to live in
Yeah.
Sonavala. So, अशी असेल मी ती, when I was small and when I was in the cradle, my father used to play recordings of the legendary singers like Amir Khan Saab, Vasantrao Deshpande, Bade Gulam Ali, Mallikarjun Mansoor, Malini Rajurkar, many vocal lokangal recordings my father used to play. And after listening to those recordings, I used to sleep. Otherwise, I used to be awake whole night.
Okay.
Like this was my childhood. Where since I was in the cradle, 6-7 months, my father used to play recordings. So since childhood, I was not in awe of television. Television was very less.
That's very interesting.
Television was very less, but such recordings, hearing recordings, and though that time after listening to those recordings, I used to like them, I used to enjoy them listening, but I never tried to sing.
Okay.
But I used to feel nice
and
after
then,
listening to it.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, right? I mean, I can imagine, right? 6-7 month old baby listening to the music. It was easily embedded, right, within you.
Yeah.
And at what age? Yeah.
But what
And at
happened
what
was,
age you started to sing? Actually, yeah. Tell me.
what happened was, I started playing harmonium first.
Oh,
because there was one small harmonium of D.S. Ramsingh made, which was taken when my mother was learning music from Pandit Ramesh Nadkarni of Bendi Bazar Gharana in 1971. So that harmonium was there in our house. So I used to play that harmonium. Whatever songs I used to listen, I used to play harmonium on that, the songs of on the harmonium. So my parents thought that I must be interested in the instrument.
Yeah.
So they started my tutorials and talim of harmonium under Pandit Tulsidas Borkar. So after that, I was learning harmonium, but same time I was going to Ramabai Paranspe school, which was my nursery, senior KG. There, you must be knowing Radhika Ubhaikar. Radhika Ubhaikar was
I've heard of her.
Again an Aamchi only. He taught me bhajans and abhangs, small songs in nursery,
Yeah.
which I used to come
Okay.
home and I used to sing, and I used to play those
Okay.
songs on harmonium also. So
Wonderful.
again, then my parents started to that he is now learning music. He wants to learn music
Music.
also, vocal music. So
Yeah.
they told Radhika Pachi to teach me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Radhika Ubhaikar was my first guru.
Guru. Okay. Okay.
Then, just for your information, that song which was crossed millions of likes on
Hmm.
YouTube and everywhere, that Hari Mana Koni Govinda Mana. So that
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
was hers. She
Oh.
she
Okay.
had
Okay.
composed that song,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I was taught that song when I was in nursery also.
Nursery. Imagine. Amazing. Amazing.
So
And then when did you start your formal music education?
my formal music education was started a bit late when
Okay.
I was in seventh, eighth standard
Okay.
approximately. That
Hmm.
time in the eighth standard, I was learning classical from Pandit Yashwant Bua Joshi,
Okay. Okay.
and I was very choosy in selecting a guru.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because I was very much focused, and I was knowing that a guru can be a performing artist,
Hmm.
but it is need not necessary that a performing artist can be a good guru.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
So I was in search of a guru, and I did not want a guru with a very, very, very big name and all, with
Hmm.
a big
Hmm.
name,
Yeah.
big fame.
Yeah.
Like the other people have their expectations that if we go to a guru who has a big name or a big fame, then they
Yeah.
can give platform also to the
Yeah.
student.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I
Hmm.
was not in need of a platform, nor then, nor
Hmm.
not now also.
Yeah.
But I wanted knowledge.
Hmm.
And the guru which I chose, Pandit Yashwant Joshi, his knowledge was very profound.
Hmm.
His love and attachment for teaching the student was so deep,
Okay.
and his concern. See, what happens is, with what intention your guru teaches you matters.
Hmm. Is very important.
कौन से इंटेंशन से गुरु सिखा रहा है, ये बहुत मैटर
Hmm.
करता है.
Hmm.
गुरु अपना खुद का कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं बना रहा है. गुरु
Hmm.
इज टीचिंग अ स्टूडेंट.
Hmm.
ये जो मानसिकता है, ये कलयुग है. कलयुग में कुछ भी
कुछ
हो
भी हो
सकता
सकता
है.
है. करेक्ट.
सो
करेक्ट.
भगवान की दया से मुझे ऐसे गुरु मिले जिन्होंने प्यार से सिखाया और जिनकी इच्छा थी कि मैंने गाना गाना चाहिए.
ओके.
सो ऐसे,
फैंटास्टिक.
हाँ, आई गॉट टू learn from such a good guru whom I did not differentiate between my parents and him.
Wonderful. So how
So
many years you learned music from
13 years.
Uchiboa? 13 years. Fantastic.
From
Okay.
Yashwant Joshi, I learned 13 years.
Okay.
I used to go
Okay.
every day.
Where did you need to go to learn music?
Dadar Shivaji Park.
Okay. The reason I ask is you stayed in the suburbs, I
Yeah,
think
yeah. I
Santa
used to
Cruz, and
travel
then
alone.
traveling. Yeah. Yeah.
I used to travel alone, and since childhood, I was not a very shy child.
Hmm.
So I used to travel a lot. Means once when I was in school,
Uh-huh.
my school bus got missed.
Okay.
So that time I was in third standard.
Okay.
So in
Imagine.
third standard, I caught a bus
Okay.
322 from Parla, and I got down here in Santa Cruz. And from highway till home, I came walking.
Wow. Okay. I can imagine third standard is
Yeah, but
typically, I mean, 7, 8 years or
I
less than
came
that.
an hour late. But
Uh-huh.
till then, the school people and my parents all were on a very
Wondering where are you?
means they were in very deep tension
Of
that
course. Of course. I can
he is not
understand.
getting
Imagine.
found in school also. He
Not
has
at
not
home.
reached home, and that time
Yeah,
there were no phone and everything,
of course.
only
Yeah, yeah,
landline. So
yeah. Can imagine.
after an hour, I came home and my mother hit me very hard. खंय वचून तू तुका मात्तेस की ना बोर्ड की ना खंय वचची कळना आणि पुराय.
The
So
early learnings of life.
yeah. So all these things were there. So I used to travel. I told my mother that I am fully aware how I came. So I told her the route,
Okay.
the way I came. So
Hmm.
in early age, I was traveling alone.
Hmm.
So I used to go to Shivaji Park at Bua's house, and I used to learn from him. From here, I used to
Hmm.
go to highway walking. I used to catch 35 number bus, and I used
Hmm.
to get down at Ram Ganesh Gadkari Chowk and walk to his home. So that
Wow.
was the
Wow.
route. So
A lot of confidence coming in at
yeah,
early
yeah.
age. Yeah.
No, I
In
will tell
fact, as
you.
you,
I
yeah,
will
tell
tell
me.
you
Yeah.
what happens is there are certain things in life which, when you come to know, all your fears,
Yeah.
then confidence level,
Yeah.
everything
Everything.
boosts
Yeah.
up,
It's
and
taken care of.
it's
Yeah.
taken care of. And those
Absolutely.
things are your limitations and the way you overcome it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that is the thing.
The beauty
And
of it is your parents allowed to, for you to succeed, to experiment from that an early age. I think that's the best
yeah,
part.
yeah, that is also best part. And another thing is, I was not great at studies also.
Okay.
It was not
Hmm.
that I was a dumb student,
Hmm.
but I didn't have interest,
Okay.
especially
Okay.
in mathematics and
Yeah.
science and all.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I had a keen understanding and love for history and other languages.
Uh-huh.
So what happened was, uh, in school, my mathematics and science was very weak.
Hmm.
So what happened was, in my time, it was a passion that a student or a child, if he is not excelling in education, if he is not getting 100 out of 100 or
Hmm.
whatever, then
Yeah.
that child is good for nothing and he has no right to live.
Hmm. Hmm.
That was
Wow.
the,
Okay.
yeah,
Get stigmatized. Yeah. Yeah.
no, it is the truth. In my time, uh, because of the educational things,
Hmm. The pressures
yeah,
on
the
education,
pressures,
right? Yeah.
yeah. So one thing I was very much aware that the education which I'm taking,
Yeah.
I'm not going to earn a single penny from it.
Penny out of it. Yeah. Yeah. You knew it
That,
at that age itself.
yeah, I knew it at that age. So,
But what were your parents talking about this when when such a topic comes, or your marks were coming? Because
no, it
the
was
reason why I
about
ask
the
you this is,
society.
yeah.
My parents never forced me or bothered me. But at
Hmm.
a certain level, parents do get frustrated because of the social pressures and the pressures from
Agree.
relatives, especially.
Agree. Completely agree with you, because it is just like you. There are so many millions of students in the world
But
today,
I
India
was
more
very,
so,
but I
where you
was
come
very
under similar
headstrong.
pressure.
But I
Very
was
good.
very headstrong. I am now also headstrong.
Very good.
That I had some preconceived notions in my head,
Hmm.
which I had decided, because in my life I had no plan B. I only had plan
Okay.
A.
Hmm.
If you do success in plan A,
That's it.
otherwise, big matcha. That was
And
the,
so, was the plan A music? By then,
yes,
it was decided.
yes.
Fantastic.
Plan A
Okay.
only was music, and I had decided that in my sixth standard.
Wow.
When
Amazing.
I
Very, very
entered sixth
vision.
standard, I
Hmm.
had decided that. And I will tell
Brilliant.
you another thing. In
Yeah. Tell me.
when I used to do the competitions in Wadi,
Yeah.
Talmaki Wadi, that
Hmm.
time they had started cash prizes also.
Yes.
So
Yes.
in my childhood, I came to know that if I sing, I will get money.
Okay. So you knew.
Uh,
Okay.
so
Very
if I
interesting.
sing, I will get money. So that
Yes.
was a thing in my head when I was small. So
Okay.
when I came to know that I'm not going to get anything out of the education which I have taken,
Yeah.
then there was nothing but plan A, that I should concentrate on my what I have, other
Hmm.
than concentrating on what I don't have.
Absolutely. Fantastic decision and very vision statement. And more importantly, I think you are very focused from that early age.
I had to be.
Very good.
See,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
what happens is, I will tell you, uh, there is a lot of age difference between me and my parents.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
when I was born,
Hmm.
I was 20 years of age.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was
Okay.
born on 20 years.
Hmm. Hmm.
So now, if you see that, if I have to settle my career, if I have
Yeah.
to earn and be settled in a proper way,
Yeah.
then I had to rush that much time.
Yeah. You
Means
need
I
to
had to,
pace up your increase. Yeah.
yeah,
You
pace
increase
up
your pace
my,
of life. Yeah.
yeah, I had to, I had no option. So
Yeah.
I did that
Hmm.
with lot of resistance from the people also, with lot of
Hmm.
resistance from many other places.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
by God's grace, I was true to myself,
Hmm.
and by God's grace, I knew what I wanted.
Hmm.
The problem of the youth today, what I
Yeah.
feel, is
Hmm.
precisely these people don't know what they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything is
You're spot
trial and
on.
error. Everything is
Correct.
trial and error. But
And want
at,
quick results.
yeah, but during my childhood, I knew what I wanted.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Very, very good.
when I knew what I wanted, I had just option to run behind that.
Very, very good.
Ah,
Yeah.
so I did that, and by God's grace, it hit the main point,
Yeah. The very good.
bullseye.
Bullseye, absolutely. In fact, what I know is, and I want it from from your mouth, meeting the Mangeshkar family, and you are just seventh or eighth standard. You
In
actually took a
2002,
bus.
I will tell you the date
Okay.
also. It was
Yes,
29th
please.
December 2002.
Okay. And what happened exactly? What led you to go to the Mangeshkars without your
See,
parents knowing that?
yeah, I will tell you what. When I was learning harmonium,
Hmm.
my harmonium guru Pandit Tulsidas Borkar introduced me to Dinanath Mangeshkar's Gaiki.
Okay.
He first made me heard that song which was from Ramarajya Viyog drama,
Hmm. Hmm.
Shantadanta Kalikai.
Uh-huh.
And he was teaching me that on harmonium. So when I was learning that song on harmonium,
Hmm.
I was not aware that I'm able to sing that.
Okay.
I was singing that,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
my inclination was to reproduce
Was
it on the harmonium.
harmonium. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
after that, I felt that I have heard that gaiki somewhere previously,
Hmm.
or I'm having some association with that gaiki.
Hmm. Yeah.
Such
Yeah.
kind of instinct got developed.
Instinct. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I told Borkar Mam, Tulsidas Borkar,
Hmm.
that I think I can sing this gaiki. So
Okay.
he said many people came and they were not able to sing. How you will sing? Have you learnt it? Or it is
Hmm.
not possible. It is very hard and everything. So
Yeah.
I said, no, it must be hard, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I can sing this.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me, okay, sing. So I sang that.
Uh-huh.
That time he accompanied me on harmonium.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
he started taking doubt on me, saying that you must have heard this somewhere previously.
Okay. Okay.
If you have
Naturally,
not
he, yeah,
heard,
yeah,
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 if you have not heard, you will not be able to reproduce in such a way.
yeah, yeah. So that was the level of conviction that you had
Yeah,
that you
but
were
I had not heard that.
amazing.
I had not heard his name also that time.
Okay. Okay.
I was
Okay.
small. I was in
Yeah.
seventh standard approx.
Okay. Okay.
So in eighth standard, till eighth standard, a year for a year, I was asking everyone that I want to learn this gaiki. Anyone can teach me this.
Each. Yeah.
But what happened was that Dinath Mangeshkar birth was 1900,
Hmm.
1900 year,
Yeah.
and he died in 1942.
So there was a huge
Yeah,
difference. Yeah.
29th December 1900 was his birth, and
Mm-hmm.
24th April 1942 was his death.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so there was no one who can tell me that this is his gaiki.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happened was I wanted to learn it by hook or crook. So I was
Hmm.
telling everyone that anyone who knows, take me to the Mangeshkars, I want to ask them.
Yeah.
But in our society, people are not so open.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are not so open
Hmm.
to take the responsibility and take.
Yeah. Yeah. And you
So
need to have a contact and how to reach to them, right? That must be in the minds as well.
yes, so no one took me there. Even I told Pandit Tulsidas Borkarji also to take me, but
Uh-huh.
he also never took me. And no one
Okay.
took the responsibility. So I said that now I only have to find out my own way.
Yeah. Your
So
third standard school bus experience was there.
no, but
Okay.
my thing was I was never um, किसी चीज से डरता नहीं था मैं. Means I was
Hmm.
not in that अरे how will I go there if I
Yeah,
miss
meet
out.
them. Yeah,
No,
वो सब था.
we will go. ज्यादा से
Let's see,
ज्यादा
देखा
क्या होगा.
जाएगा.
हाँ, ज्यादा से ज्यादा नहीं मिलने देंगे. They
Correct.
will say no, you can't meet them, get lost.
Yeah,
They will
yeah.
say that. But I went there.
Uh-huh.
कहते हैं ना योग, it is a योग.
Exactly. And
So
incidentally, you happened to go on 29 December, which also happened to be the birth date of Mangeshkar, right?
22nd December.
22nd December. Okay, okay,
22nd December.
okay.
Yeah, and I went there 2002,
Hmm.
and after going there, the person
How
below.
did you go there? We want to know that. You actually took a bus, right? 87, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, from Bandra Government Colony. That
Okay,
time also I had no money that time with
okay.
me.
Uh-huh.
I had to go there. I had stored my money from the pocket money. That time I used to get 5
Okay,
rupees.
okay.
5
So that
rupees to
helped
eat
you.
vada pav.
Okay.
So I used to sacrifice my vada pav for that sake to
Worth it. Worth that
save
sacrifice. Yeah.
100 rupees
Yeah. To go to Haji
uh,
Ali.
and come back again.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
I had saved my 100 rupees. So, and I like 20-25 rupees were less.
Uh-huh.
So I had
Okay.
just put hand in my father's pocket and then I went.
Okay. Original source.
Yeah,
Okay.
original source.
Okay.
So I went to Banda Government Colony, took 87 bus, got down at Haji Ali, started walking towards Pedder Road, and went
Correct.
to Prabhu Kunj.
Yes. Okay.
So there I went, and from down that security person, police were also there because that was the year, 1 year after Lata Didi had got Bharat Ratna. So,
Okay. Okay. So there was
so
a bit of security around
yeah,
that.
and everything was there. So
Hmm.
I went there. The security police called upstairs,
Ah.
and after that, कौन आया है? ऐसा ऐसा एक बच्चा आया है.
Okay.
So I took the phone from his hand and I said की मी खूप लांबून आलोय, मला दीदींना भेटायचंय
Uh-huh.
आणि मी असं असं आहे, मी त्यांच्या बाबांचं
Ah.
गाणी गातो.
Okay. You made the right statement in that
Yeah,
whatever time you were given.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Ushatai was on the phone.
Uh-huh.
She asked Didi and she called me up.
Okay.
101 Prabhu Kunj.
Okay.
So I went there,
Ah.
and after going there, Didi was sitting, oiling her hair.
Uh-huh.
आणि then she asked me, काय काम आहे तुमचं?
Uh-huh.
Then I said, मला तुमच्या बाबांची गाणी ऐकवायची आहेत. मी बाबांचं गातो तुमच्या.
Okay.
So
What was the expression? What was the kind of the reaction
expression
from?
means she just looked me at me like this.
ओके.
After
कहाँ
she,
से आया?
she looked at me and said, "Okay, म्हणून दाखवा,
ओके.
म्हणून दाखवा." So I said,
हाँ हाँ.
"Okay." So I sang two songs that time,
हम्म.
and one song was Ravi Me. So that Ravi Me song, she made me sing again.
वाव. ओके.
Uh, and then she told me that तुम्ही बसवून नाही आलाय, तुम्ही मनाने गाताय. Because some people have they by heart the song, and
या
my
या
problem is
शी
I can't by heart.
recognized it.
I can't by heart the song, or I even today also while going on stage, I can't
या
structureize the complete recital and then
या.
go. Some people structureize the recital, they plan everything and then go on the stage. But my
या.
problem is whenever I plan anything or structureize, I go and forget it on the stage. Then again I get confused. So whenever I enter the stage to give a performance of 3 hours or so, I never think. I sit on the
ओके.
stage and I sing whatever comes in my head. That is the
हाँ
music
हाँ.
for me.
ओके.
So
अमेजिंग.
so that was the thing. So I went there and I sang. So she was very happy. She said, "गाणं असंच चालू ठेवा. तुम्ही छान गाताय. गाणं शिका and everything.
हाँ हाँ.
कोणाकडे शिकताय?" I told Yashwant Joshi.
हम्म.
All said and done. Then she gave me a calendar, which was
ओके.
inaugurated on the occasion of their father's birth centenary.
ओके.
So she gave me that calendar, which had her picture with Dinath Mangeshkar's pictures and or rare pictures. And she signed Priya
ओके.
Bharat Shubhecha Lata Mangeshkar. She signed and she gave
फैंटास्टिक.
me that. So
ओके.
that calendar was too huge.
या.
So
To
I
bring
just
it along with the bus.
so I just covered it myself with that calendar, caught it downstairs like this,
हाँ.
and again caught a bus from there,
Back to
again
back
back
government
home.
colony.
Back to
Okay.
home.
Okay.
And it was night 10:45.
So was your mother all ready?
Yeah, everyone was complete building. I mean, only thing was pending that they didn't give a police complaint that he's missing.
Okay. Imagine. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and I was missing since 6 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
5:30,
So almost
5:36.
imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
From 5:36 to 11:45 or
Yeah.
10:45.
Yes.
So that was very. So that was the thing. First time I met them,
Yeah.
and after that regular meeting, I used to go. If
Hmm.
whatever doubts I had, I used to contact them and ask.
Okay. So that interaction between the Mangeshkar, it probably became much easier.
Yeah,
And then you also met the other sisters, right?
yeah,
Including
yeah.
Asha Bhosle. What was her reaction when she heard you?
Their reaction was also good. They also appreciated me.
Okay. Okay.
And even Ashaji wrote a letter to my principal of school
Uh-huh.
that he
Okay.
sings classical and my father's compositions Babanchi Gaiki Gato. So on
Okay.
annual function,
Hmm.
give him some time to sing.
Okay.
That was written there. So
When you went on a visit to Belgaum, where basically what I understand is Akkalkot Swamiji's padukas were handed over to you. So
no,
what
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 happened?
exactly
I will
happened?
tell. When I was small,
Hmm.
I had gone to Belgaum. I had a music concert there. I had gone to do
Okay.
a performance there. So
Hmm.
when I had gone there, uh, on the Gadi of Gondolekar Maharaj,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
descendant Shishya of Gondolekar Maharaj, his name was
Hmm.
Shri Kaka.
Okay.
Shri Kaka. And
Uh-huh.
they had a Ram Mandir in Belgaum.
Okay.
And there were the Akkalkot Swami's padukas were there, the padukas
Mm-hmm.
which were there. So when I was small, he called me
Uh-huh.
in the Ram Mandir. And at that age, when I was so
Hmm.
small, He just touched my feet and said that because of you, I got the darshan of Swami, Akkalkot Swami, in the morning at 4 a.m.
Wow.
But the truth was, I was
Okay.
not aware of anything because I was not knowing that person also properly that time.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
he
can
said
imagine.
that these padukas are for you. You have to take them home, and
Hmm.
uski pratisthapana you have to do at your home. So
Okay.
I did that. Even I told them that I don't know you properly. Also, people will feel that
Yeah.
you are giving me these,
Yeah.
because sentiments of the people are also attached with that, right? So you can't take
Correct.
anything
Correct.
directly and take it home.
Bring it to Mumbai. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but he said that no, no, whatever the things are happening with the God's will. So you
Hmm.
have to take that, and rest everything will be taken care of from your hands.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I accepted the thing. From there,
Mm-hmm.
I was taken to Bangalore. From
Mm-hmm.
Bangalore, I was taken to Madurai. From
Uh-huh.
Madurai, Meenakshi Temple. From Madurai, I
Oh.
was taken
Okay.
to Rameshwaram. And in
Uh-huh.
Rameshwaram, uh, with proper vidhis and everything, I was given those padukas by putting golden flowers.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
the day
Okay.
I landed here in Mumbai, that day was Datta Jayanti.
Mm-hmm.
So that day was Datta Jayanti.
Oh,
So
very
on
incidental.
the 2004. So on the day of Datta
Uh-huh.
Jayanti, those padukas got pratisthapana at my house.
At your place, at your
Yeah, at
house.
that
Okay.
time I
That's
was in 10th
amazing to
standard.
know, actually. And what were your parents thinking about this incident? It probably unfolded in front of your mom, right? This whole incident. She was
Yeah,
accompanying you,
she
I
was
believe.
very astounded. She was not able to accept that, and she had a fear in
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
mind that whatever the things need to be done to keep the
Yeah.
sanctity of those padukas, वो अगर हमारे हाथ से
Yeah.
हुआ नहीं तो what will be the consequences
Ah,
of that? What?
implications.
So
Correct.
many things were there, but I was very cool
Hmm.
because if
Hmm.
the nature has chosen things to do, it always has a logic behind that. What I feel.
Absolutely.
So when
Absolutely.
these
Very, very good
padukas
to know.
came at
Yeah.
my home, the complete life was 360-degree change.
Okay.
So after that,
Okay.
many things
Totally.
happened.
Your
Many,
career, your
many.
singing career took off.
Singing is a very different
Okay.
thing. But other than that, also,
Hmm.
many things changed.
Mm-hmm.
My vision
Mm-hmm.
got developed in such a way
Hmm.
that till today, uh, I feel that no decisions of mine has gone wrong,
Wonderful. Hmm.
or any initiative which I have taken
Hmm.
did not remain incomplete.
Okay. Okay.
Everything
That's
what I took in my hand got completed.
has got completed.
That is the
Wonderful.
main significance of the existence what I always experience.
Hmm.
Because
That is indeed
what I
amazing.
feel that the things which are there in
Yeah.
the nature chooses you sometimes to do certain things.
Hmm. You are the
And
chosen one. Yes.
no, no, I don't say that only I am the one, but
Hmm.
what I feel that the things which are coming in front of me
Yeah.
are making me do those things.
Hmm. Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
and music is one of that part.
Hmm.
There are many other things
Yeah.
also, many other things, but music is
Yeah.
one of that part.
Very good. Bharat, you've done an immense contribution in nation building, social development, and one of them I can quote to you is about the Savarkar project. Tell us about this project, and you got lot of immense encouragement and motivation from some of the seniors in the Indian political scene. Tell us
Now,
what led you to go in for the Savarkar project.
see, now this is also one of that activity only.
Hmm.
So when I started learning about the Savarkar Sahitya,
Mm-hmm.
the literature which he had written, when I
Yeah.
started studying that, I came to know, or I felt that this person has been misinterpreted.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Means I will just give you
Okay.
one small example.
Hmm.
I'm not criticizing anyone, but
Yeah.
one example I would like to give that after a certain leader in our history died,
Yeah.
Jawaharlal Nehru,
Hmm.
his ashes were told to be immersed in all the rivers of India.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when Savarkar died, only in one river
Hmm.
his ashes were not submerged, and that was Sindhu Nadi.
Okay.
Except Sindhu,
Okay.
all the rivers, his ashes were immersed.
Mm-hmm.
And Savarkar was the person who said that
Hmm.
after I die, just throw away my body in the electric furnace and burn it. Don't
Hmm.
do any vidhi, don't do anything, nothing.
Hmm.
And even don't be sad or do
Yeah.
dukhauta. Dukhauta जो बोलते
हाँ.
हैं,
Yeah. Correct. Hmm.
मीन्स राष्ट्रीय दुखौटा भी साजरा मत
हाँ.
करो.
नहीं चाहिए. Hmm. No
नहीं
mourning.
चाहिए.
Hmm.
So no mourning was his theory.
Hmm.
So such a person we here in India called him communal, and the
Hmm.
person who said that submerged my ashes in the rivers of India, we
Hmm.
called that person a secular person.
A hero.
No, see, every person has contributed for the upliftment of our nation in some or the other way.
Yes.
I am of a
Yes.
principle that no freedom fighter who has contributed this much or this much or this much, how much
Hmm.
ever, should
Hmm.
not be insulted on the Indian soil.
Correct. Absolutely. Fully with you on this. Yeah.
It may be Veer Savarkar, it may be Mahatma Gandhi, it may be Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, it may be Subhash Chandra Bose, or anyone, or B.R. Ambedkar, doctor.
Hmm. Hmm.
No one should be insulted on our Indian soil or even abroad.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
But I feel sometimes bad that Savarkar is yours, Gandhi is ours,
Hmm.
Ambedkar is theirs.
Yeah.
This division of our freedom fighter also is a matter of concern.
True. True. Yeah.
So when I was studying the literature of Veer Savarkar, I came to know many things.
Hmm.
Firstly, I came to know the difference between the God of universe and the God of mankind.
Hmm.
The God of mankind means Vishwatla Dev and Mansatla Dev.
Hmm.
I came to know the proper difference of that, which I
Difference. Hmm.
experienced.
Hmm.
Then I came to know how scientific he was in
Okay.
propagating the Hindutva.
Hmm.
When we say Hinduism is a way of our life,
Yeah.
and how scientifically it is there.
Hmm.
See, I will tell you one thing. There was a lot of invasion. British
Yes.
came, Mughals came, many other people came. But till today, we Hindus are alive, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
No
Yeah.
one was
Yeah.
so capable of destroying our Hindu.
Hmm. Yeah, the
So
culture, Hinduism.
yeah, why? Because it has a scientific base.
Hmm.
It has a scientific base. So there are many other things which I felt. See, every person is not 100% acceptable. There are some points
Yeah.
which I can disagree with Veer Savarkar,
Hmm. Hmm.
but not on the grounds of what his Rashtrabhakti was.
Hmm. True.
His patriotism,
True.
his Rashtrabhakti can't be challenged.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
can challenge that. So
Hmm.
that is the thing which I felt needs to be propagated and people should know about it.
Hmm.
Even there were some historical wrongdoings also.
Okay.
Those historical wrongdoings also I have emphasized in that project.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it was
Okay.
a project on Veer Savarkar and basically Prakhar Hindutva. Not
Hmm.
only Veer
Hmm.
Savarkar, but his principles, what
Yeah.
he taught, what he meant, all those
Hmm.
all those things I have,
Brought out in that. Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay. And I believe you composed 31 songs and some 31 plus eminent
I
artists of
composed total
India.
50 songs. I composed
Okay.
total 50 songs, but released 31.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. And some of the most eminent artists were with you on this, right?
Yeah. Complete. You just name the artist, he has sung that Veer Savarkar song.
They were there.
Yeah, and
In fact, what I also know is the comparing was done by none other than Amitabh Bachchan.
yeah, he had done even in
Yeah.
Marathi, Sharad Ponkshe had done, and
Okay. Okay.
Sadhna Sargam,
Okay.
Suresh Wadkar, Sadhna
Okay.
Sargam, Suresh
Okay.
Wadkar, then many other singers.
Artists were there.
Yeah,
Okay. You also worked and contributed to the Indian Army, right? Because you realize that they were the ones who have been serving our nation at the war fronts, at the borders, and defending our nation. What was that action that you took? And I understand, I have read that it was not easy task for you. Getting money to such a task is not an easy affair. But you still managed, and as you mentioned, end of the day, whatever you have aimed, you have been able to complete that project. So talk and tell us a little about this army project that you worked on.
after my Veer Savarkar project, what I felt was there is a need for an organization.
Hmm.
There are many organizations which do similar kind of work,
Hmm.
but I was not in touch with those.
Okay.
So I found my own organization, and
Hmm.
the USP of that organization is I am just the outsider, but
Hmm.
the people completely who are running the organizations and giving us suggestions, our advisory board and everything is from armed forces.
Hmm. Yeah.
So these people help us, support us in running the organization and helping and taking care of the Veer Naris, Veer
Hmm.
Nari, Veer Patni, Veer Mata
Yeah. Yeah.
family of the martyrs.
Hmm.
Because what I feel is losing a Karta Purush from a
Hmm.
family
Yeah.
is a very bad and a big thing.
Very. Yeah. Terrible one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
So I felt that when the people lose a Karta Purush, their family should be supported in such a way that
Yeah.
we can't हम उनकी कमी नहीं भर सकते,
Hmm.
but whatever possible we can support them in such a way that they don't have any problem in future,
Okay. Okay.
financially, emotionally, morally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
that's
the
what I
Veer
did.
Senani Foundation was set up, is it?
Yeah, Veer Senani Foundation was set up, and we
Hmm.
till today we donated approximately 2.5 crores
Mm-hmm.
from that
Wonderful.
foundation. We did the national security seminars
Hmm.
to make our people aware that in what direction the security of our nation is going heading towards.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
National security seminar. The topics were external threat, internal security, the role
Hmm.
of armed forces,
Hmm.
and many other topics.
Okay. And
And
what I believe is
many defense
the funding.
analysts, many defense
Yeah. Yeah.
analysts, then many ministers,
Hmm.
many people who have means DGBSF, DG NSG, all
Hmm.
people uh, participated in our national security seminar to make the people aware that you are in safe hands.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. And what I understand is the funding was an issue, and it was not an easy thing for you. You
See,
had to really
funding is
turn the
always
world
an
around.
issue.
Of
I will
course.
tell
So
you
how did
one
you
thing,
manage to
funding
get it?
is always an issue
Yeah.
because we don't have any vested interest.
Of course. Yeah.
The people who have vested interest can get funds
From
by,
anywhere on the world.
yeah,
Kuch bhi
anywhere in
ho,
the world.
hook or crook. Yeah.
Our interest only was to serve,
Hmm.
and our motive was not to gain publicity that see we helped.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Hmm.
you are doing means what we are doing is nothing,
Hmm.
is nothing, and we हम कह सकते हैं हमारी औकात नहीं है उनको मदद करने की.
Hmm. Agree.
That is
Understand
the
that. Yeah.
thing. That is our
Oh.
uh, feeling or the things in our mind when we do such
Yeah.
nation building activities, that we are doing nothing,
Hmm.
because I have seen the family, the trauma through which they go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in front of that we are nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that is the
Yeah.
thing which we did.
Hmm.
And what I personally feel is your art should have
Hmm.
an capacity to change the society,
Hmm.
or
Very,
create
very important
or
point. Hmm.
create a environment, positive environment through your art. If your
Hmm.
art can't do such things, then it is of no
Hmm.
use.
Hmm.
See, entertainment, you go and attend a show, next day you go at night, you go and sleep, next day you forget and you go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in my case, whoever has attended my shows
Hmm.
and whoever has witnessed my nation building activities, those things force that person
Hmm.
to think about the circumstances, to think about what he needs to do,
Hmm.
everything. It is like a mata
Absolutely.
parivartan
Hmm. Very, very good. Yeah.
in both
Yeah.
ways.
True. Your third and very prestigious project, Ragopanishads, which you already worked on, and I believe the Honorable Prime Minister Modi is all set to just give you a date and for inauguration.
Yeah, I will
But
tell.
take us through that project. Yeah, what
Basically,
exactly does it comprise?
Modi ji has done introduction of that project,
Okay.
and what I felt was Ragopanishad is a Indian heritage project
Hmm.
where very old Indian classical music, Prachin Bharatiya Sangeet,
Hmm.
and Raga Raginis,
Hmm.
which are till today not, what can we say, unheard, unheard
Unheard.
rags.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Rags like Vairati, Mali Gaura,
Hmm.
then Sarang Mallar,
Hmm.
then Malavi Gauri, Chaita Gunkali, all these rag which are there,
Hmm.
no one has heard them.
Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. And you're trying to bring them together as a composition. Yeah.
I
Wonderful.
have composed
Collating
the
the
songs,
ragas.
and
Beautiful.
32 singers
Okay.
have performed my bandishes.
Okay.
And basically, I will tell you, my aim is to cultivate a sense of belongingness for our Indian heritage and culture in the minds of the youth.
Beautiful. Very
That
good.
is one
Hmm.
of my objectives.
Hmm. Wonderful.
And one of my objective means, I'll tell you another thing. I was called in Washington, DC,
Yeah. Hmm.
to speak and converse with the congressmen and senators
Okay.
of
In the
USA
Capitol Hill.
at
Hmm.
Capitol Hill
Hmm.
about Indian knowledge system.
Okay.
So that Indian
Interesting.
knowledge system, what it tends, what change it can bring in the life, personality, and the intellect of a person.
Hmm. Hmm.
And in that, music is also one of the criteria
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah.
The way our Hindus live.
Hmm.
See, now in India, what has happened is the West and the outside people are behind our tradition and Hindu culture. And here in
Yeah.
India, we are cultivating Western culture.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
But it
mishmash.
is a
Yeah.
phase.
Hmm.
It is a phase.
Hmm.
This will not remain permanent.
Hmm.
When you will come to know that you are not getting anything out of it, the
Yeah.
trend changes.
Hmm. Hmm.
So when the trend
Yeah.
changes, the only thing which is there, which can protect you, is knowledge.
Hmm.
And that
Yeah.
knowledge to be documented is the need of the hour. So
Hmm.
documentation of Indian knowledge system needs to
Yeah.
be done in a very precise and on a very large scale.
Yeah.
So that is what I have done in
Fantastic.
Ragopanishad, where,
Okay.
and basically I will tell you, uh, it is a project where Jainism also comes into the picture.
Hmm.
Jainism in what way? The bandishes which I have
Hmm.
composed in
Yeah.
Ragopanishad are a description of Shraman Shramani Deva Devatas,
Mm-hmm.
the way they did the upasana of their Bhagwans.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
our Hindustani classical Sangeet,
Hmm.
Bharatiya Shastriya Sangeet,
Hmm.
is a depiction of Indian spiritual heritage.
Hmm.
It
Okay.
is spiritual
Okay.
in nature. It
Beautiful.
is
Yeah.
for the upliftment of your Atman,
Hmm.
and it has a science.
Yeah.
It has a science. If I talk on that science, our today's Zoom session will continue for more
Will
5 to
continue.
6 hours.
Yeah.
But in short,
Interesting thought. Yeah.
but in short, there are certain things like, for example, 22 frequencies of Indian music. How
Hmm.
they can uplift
Hmm.
your health or your intellect or your conscious, how they can support
Hmm.
and they can make you calm, they can make
Hmm.
you feel peaceful.
Okay.
All these things our Indian music can do. It has the capacity
Okay.
to do. So
Okay.
all these
Okay.
things have been depicted in my Ragopanishad Granth.
Okay.
So it is a
Wonderful.
Granth along with 80 bandishes
Beautiful.
of
Okay.
58 rags.
Okay. Okay. And rarest of the rare
The
rags.
rarest of the rare and some of the rags which today also are being sung.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I have
Wonderful.
orchestrated them also in a very different way. Means 25-30 violin string section is there and
Hmm.
a lot of changes.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
And by
So
God's
what
grace,
was, yeah.
and by God's
Yeah.
grace, the orchestration which I have done
Hmm.
and the changes which I brought
Hmm.
for the listeners of Indian classical music, because these people or everyone has an habit of hearing the classical on harmonium, tabla, and tanpura and everything.
Yeah.
Tanpura is the need.
Hmm.
Tanpura and tabla are the need.
Basic.
but
Yeah.
to hear the classical music. But I have included many such orchestras, and even in that orchestration, I have used the tones of the instruments which were used during that time, folk.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
It means approximately 800, 700 years ago,
Amazing.
how the folk instruments were there.
How much time had to you to give
Five
to get
years.
in deep dive? 5 years exactly. Which is what I wanted
Five
to know. To
years,
deep
and
dive
I will
into.
tell you what. Um, I have given the data of the instruments also which were being played at that time, and I
Hmm.
have shown a journey of
Okay.
folk music and how folk music also has contributed in classical.
Okay. Wonderful.
Means
Amazing.
classical music also got influenced because of folk.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Means
Amazing.
rags like Ramagiri, Prabhati, all these
Uh huh.
rags are sung in folk, but
Okay.
I have used it
Okay.
in classical.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting
Yeah.
insights. Bharat, when you went to Washington and you presented India's story in terms of the knowledge base that we have, how was the reaction of the West, the senators, the
Yeah,
congressmen?
they
Did
were
you have a
astounded. They
conversation?
were very happy. They want to inaugurate it there also.
Okay,
They want to
okay.
inaugurate it there. And even I will tell you one thing. Um, you know word research, right?
Yeah, yeah,
What is the meaning? Research means the thing which is already existing, you are searching it again.
yeah. Going, yeah, correct. Going
So
deep down. Yeah,
yeah, it is known as research.
yes.
So what I felt was those people there are on the ground and know the real meaning of that word,
Hmm,
because the curiosity is the mother of research.
hmm. Yeah,
So these people were so curious that how is this possible? How the things
yeah,
are there? How the
yeah,
musical frequencies can do
yeah.
such things? How
Hmm,
Indian rag structure, how the
hmm.
Indian rag structure can create such miracles. Means
Okay, yeah.
Tansen and Swami Haridas are the
Hmm,
examples
hmm.
of our
Very,
Indian
very good.
history. So
Yeah.
these people were very curious about that. And I hope that next year in Berkeley, I think they will be keeping one session for, because
Okay.
Berkeley is in for music.
Yeah. Okay.
Next
Okay.
year they are
That's
planning
interesting. Yeah.
something in connection
Fantastic.
with my work treatise of Ragopanishad.
Fantastic. Very, very good to hear. I wanted you to give a special, a segment and discuss your rapport with the Honorable Prime Minister Modi. You had interactions with him. How have been your interactions? And you know him from a different lens. Maybe if you could share with us.
See, basically, I will tell you what. 2014 was a Parivartan Kal, what I
Hmm.
feel.
Hmm.
And he becoming Prime Minister was the wish of not only me, not only Indians, not only the world, but spiritual saints,
Hmm.
spiritual beings,
Hmm.
the people who are sitting in the Himalayas and doing their sadhana,
Hmm.
those those Jeev also wanted that this kind of a person should be seated on the throne of our India.
Yeah. Hmm.
Because what happens is a person who has a sense of spirituality, a
Yeah.
person who is true to himself.
Yeah.
Some people may disagree with me, but I don't care.
Hmm.
I have met Modi ji
Hmm.
personally, so I can tell that this is
Yeah.
his nature.
Hmm.
You just give me one example. See how he was living and where his
Yes.
mother was living
Yes. Yes. Till her end.
till her end. That is the example which and every person should learn.
Hmm.
I will tell you one short thing. When Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister, people criticized him.
Yeah.
When he was not the Prime Minister, अटल जी जैसा कोई प्राइम मिनिस्टर नहीं होता है. अटल जी थे. But when he was there on the chair,
yeah,
did you support him or his ideology or his vision? He was the person who did that Pokhran thing.
Yeah, the blast, yes.
So these people, our so-called opposition and some of the Indian people have an habit of appreciating the person after he is not there on the chair.
Yeah.
So that all of the things are there. But what I feel was, Modi ji is a person. You just read his book, his conversation with the goddess, his Sakshi Bhav.
Okay.
He has written one book called Sakshi Bhav. So what I felt is, he is a person who takes the decision first by thinking about it properly. Pros and cons and everything. He takes the decision and then gives his 200% to make that decision right. That is the thing what I feel, that his decisions don't go wrong as such. It may be GSTC. Inconvenience can be caused. I'm not telling you. During the implementation of now demonetization, everything. Yeah. Everything can be inconvenient to anyone. लोगों को तकलीफ हो सकती है. Everything is said and done. Yeah. But you have to take the decision.
Yeah. Change, right? End of the day, it is change and it has to be experimented. Yeah.
COVID came. Many people died. Dear ones died. Every person was shattered. Yes. But it is again nature, survival of the fittest. Yeah. Yeah. So there are certain things which you have to accept. And what I have felt is, acceptance is a very big boon. If you accept the fact, you can move on. But if you don't accept the fact, you can't remain healthy after some time. True. Interesting. And now these people, everyone has to accept that he is the Prime Minister and he is now again going to be a Prime Minister in 2024. Absolutely. So it is a part and parcel of the game. Yeah, you have to accept it. Absolutely. And now I will tell you the thing, that he is very courteous. And I will tell you one small example. Our minister was there that time, Prakash Javadekar. Yeah. So he was that time environment minister. So I was sitting with him in his cabin and we were discussing some things. He was that time HRD minister. Okay. So that time demonetization was there. So I said ki we will go and meet Prime Minister. So he said, you have not taken an appointment, nothing is there, how he will meet you and all. So I said, he telling you that, huh? So I told that we will see and we will just go and we will check whether he will. He will say, no, I don't want to meet. But let us see. Yeah. So we went. He was in 36th chamber in the parliament. And from 36 we walked to the 5th chamber where Prime Minister's cabin was there. And there we entered. Then he said, I think he's busy. I said, I will give my card. You also tell him that we want to meet. Let us see. If he says no, then we will leave. Okay. But within 3 minutes, he called us inside. Fantastic. He called us inside. We sat there. We spoke about certain issues. That time he just asked me, तुमको क्या लगता है, लोगों को तकलीफ देने के लिए मैंने ये डिमोनेटाइजेशन किया है, The people who elected me, जिन्होंने मुझे नियुक्त किया, उनको तकलीफ देने के लिए मैंने ये किया है क्या? He just gave me one example. He said when 10 rupees were going in the economy, 4 rupees were coming again back to the government.
Yes.
So after 4 rupees, it was 6 rupees, 7 rupees. When 8 rupees came, means 8 rupees were not coming back to the government.
True.
After the government transfuses the funds.
10
रुपया इकोनॉमी में घूमने के बाद, you understood the things which should again come back to the government, and then again it should go in the economy.
The circulation.
That circulation was not proper, and many other things were also there. So that time they had to take this strong decision to do the ethnic cleansing of the economy, and to teach the people how to spend your money. Today you are using GPay. Today you are using the digital money and everything. That helps you to trace your money, right, in the economy.
Absolutely. In many ways, the demon helped, because today's what we see, the UPI transactions, we were ready for it, right?
Even I will tell you that our Prime Minister has taught the people of India the way to spend their money. Spend their money. So, means when all these things are going on, he is not thinking about himself. Even he said that मेरे आगे ना पीछे कोई है. So संचय किसके लिए करना है?
Correct. किसके लिए, right? Eventually.
Yes. So all these principles which are there, no, his principles, his thought process, the way he sees the world and everything, the way he is always welcoming the new things. All those things I appreciate. He is Sthita Prajnata. Sthita Prajna. He is a very Sthita Prajna person. I have seen. When I was there one time, one TV was going on the TV. Third party person was talking bad about him.
Okay.
If you see anything talking about yourself on television, something bad, you just get conscious, no? When some other people
reaction.
Are there.
Yes.
He was very constant. He was sitting very cool. बोले मेरे बारे में बोल रहे हैं, देखो कैसा. जाने दो, चलो आगे बोले. आप कैसे आना किया?
Amazing.
See,
you see how he changed.
These are small things. These are very small things. But this matter a lot to keep yourself calm and handle the things the way they should be handled. Without see, political party hai, so everyone has to take care of his political interest also and self-interest also.
Yes.
So that is not the issue. But ultimately on ground, what you tell me, who had the guts to build the Ram Mandir? Exactly. Who had the guts to revoke
Article 370? Yes.
Who had the guts to talk about triple talaq?
Correct.
See, what happens is, we people who are Sarva Samaveshak, we are very Sarva Samaveshak, we Hindus. And we Hindus are alive, that's why the secularism is alive in India. So that is the thing. So when our Sarva Samaveshakta is based on the ethnic value and principles of our Hinduism, and our Prime Minister, by God's grace, is of that astha. So I feel fortunate for him that he is our Prime Minister.
Of course.
And see, basically what happens is, many people always tell me that you speak so boldly about him, or you speak so boldly about everything. I always tell the people that you should not be Naroba Kunjaroba. You should have a thought process, you should abide, and you should stand by it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah. Correct.
Till today, see, I am an artist. Till today, I have not taken one single benefit from today's government in spite of me having relations with them. I have not taken. No, anyone
Yeah.
can show me.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Agree.
it is not about that. It is about two things. One is your ethnic values. Another thing is the thing which is sitting there in my home, Swami Samartha Paduka and the Swami.
Hmm. Yeah.
By God's grace, he is there to take care of me and my family and my every affair. And I have
Absolutely.
experienced it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
what I feel is, who are these mortal beings
Hmm.
who will give me something?
True. Agree.
So
Very,
that
very,
is the
very
thing.
insightful.
Yeah, that is the thing which I believe and I've experienced it.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
in spite of having good cordial relations with everyone, I have always, my hand is always upstairs. I have not
Hmm.
demanded anything or give me some seat or give me some, what do we say, a house from the quota,
Hmm.
or,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, the artist,
Yeah.
or give me something which is, I have not yet demanded or I don't want anything. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah. Hmm.
By
Hmm.
God's grace, whatever is there is sufficient with me. And in our Hinduism also it is said that you are khali hath aoge, khali hath jaoge. So whatever the things are there, I
Correct.
am happy with it. Very much happy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very,
So
very good to know.
no, no. So that is the thing. What I feel that Modi ji taught me, that acceptance and contentment are the two things which help you in staying stable.
Hmm.
And the stability is the main thing for which
Yeah.
every person should fight for.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Stability.
Hmm.
So that is the
Very,
thing
very
what
good.
I learned from our Prime Minister.
Wonderful.
And
You
whenever I
also met.
speak to him, I feel that I'm talking to आमच्या घरच्या आज्याला की जाऊ बोलतात पाय.
Why? Yeah. Yeah. That
कोणाक
feeling.
हा that is the feeling. घरचे कोणी
Yeah.
मालगडायला की उलयतात ती.
Hmm. Hmm. Why? Why? तशीच feel
हा.
असतं. Why?
And it is
Yeah.
also it is not a serious discussion or no,
Hmm.
or we stand like this, or it is not that. It is
Yeah.
very
Very
informal,
casual.
casual, and we say,
Yeah.
त्यांना विचारचे कशी आहेस रे तू कल म्हणता समज नव्हे
Hmm. Hmm.
कल झालंय आज हंग मेळ व्हायल तू कल झालंय
Ah.
that is the tone.
Ah. Very good. Hmm.
So that kind of a prime minister our India has got, we should feel fortunate for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I
Amazing.
believe that 80 to 90% of the people feel the same thing.
Of course. Of course. I'm sure that that's what it is. Whatever be the social media talk around, but end
No,
of
no,
the day,
social media also doesn't talk against him. There
yeah,
are
yeah,
certain
exactly.
there are
Sections.
certain pockets.
Yeah, yeah.
There are certain pockets. You just see the international repo of our India on international level.
Yeah. Oh, it's on a totally different scale and
Yeah,
very, very positive.
that
Yeah.
itself.
Especially after the G20, it talks a
Yeah.
lot, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So that is the thing.
Absolutely.
And I will tell
Yeah.
you another thing, that a book is being published.
Mm-hmm.
Its name is Bharat Vakya.
Uh-huh.
That Bharat Vakya is a book which is my biography also,
Uh-huh.
and biography along with my musical, spiritual, and social thoughts.
Okay. Interesting. When is it expected to be published?
In 2024,
Okay.
and the forewords which are there, the
Uh-huh.
foreword is given by our Prime Minister.
Oh, wonderful.
The foreword is given by Mohan Rao Bhagwat,
Okay.
Sarasanga Chalak,
Yeah.
and then Nitin Gadkari ji, Amit Shah ji has given, Yogi Adityanath ji has given, then Bharat Ratna, our dearest Lata Didi has given.
Okay. Wonderful.
And people asked me, means even many great people asked me that it is good that you are writing, told me that it is good that you are writing now,
Yeah,
because many people write it at the fag end of their life.
yeah, yeah, yeah. True. That's a good point. Yeah.
But so many things have happened in my life, so many,
You know,
that
the very fact when
if
I
I
was doing the research on
yeah,
you, I was like, wow, there's so much to talk about with
yeah,
you.
but if I write it during that time,
Yeah,
many things would have left over.
exactly, exactly. With age, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And it's a good idea to come up now. Yeah, it's so
So this
fresh
is
in
the
mind.
part one.
Very good.
So this is the part one, and I hope that the part two, when I will be writing, the prime minister that time, whoever will be writing the
Yeah.
forward that time.
Wonderful, wonderful. On that very, very positive, optimistic note, Swaradhish Dr. Bharat Balvalli, thank you so much for joining on this episode of Aamchi Legends.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and very all the very best for the inauguration when Prime Minister Modi gives you a date for that Raga Upanishad, and of course your own biography very much due in 2024. And
Yeah,
also
Bharat
best wishes
Vakya.
from our Bharat Vakya, and also best wishes not just from our own community but the people in the world who have been watching this podcast. And there's so much of hope on a youngster like you
No,
with so much
I
for
just
nation
want to
development.
add one thing.
Yes, please. Yes.
That I want to add is, I feel very fortunate that I am a Chitrapur Saraswat. Why I
Very
feel?
good.
Because we have a very rich, spiritually rich, sahitya wise, literature wise rich
Hmm.
Guru Parampara.
Correct.
Hmm.
Yes.
Means
Yes.
I feel very fortunate that during my childhood I was able to meet Swami Parijnan Ashram Swami.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
from Parijnan Ashram Swami 1 to our Swamiji now,
Yeah.
and our Parijnan Ashram Swamiji, Sadyajat Swami also, Sadyajat
Yeah.
Shankar Ashram Swamiji, and our Parijnan Ashram Swamiji. We have a very
Hmm.
good Guru Parampara.
Yeah. Yeah. Agree. Yes.
So
Yes.
experiencing the spiritual vibes from our existing Guru Parampara also is a very different thing.
Yeah.
So even I am planning to do a project on Swami Parijnan Ashram,
Okay.
of details which I will tell you after some time.
Sure. We'll
It is
come. We'll
just
catch you on another
yeah,
podcast.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Because
But thanks once again. Yeah. 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 Please go ahead.
our Chitrapur Vaibhav, you have seen that. I think you
Yeah.
were
The
there in
drama.
that.
Yeah. 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 I was not there, but I've seen that drama. Yeah.
Uh,
The two performances at least. Yeah.
I think you had must be seen it in Birla Matoshri.
Yeah. And then there was one in Talmakiwadi as well.
Yes. So that drama itself tells us the legacy of our Chitrapur Saraswat.
Yes. Yes.
So I feel fortunate for being that also. And there are many other legends also in our Chitrapur,
Yeah.
like Chidanand
Community.
Nagarkar,
Yeah.
Suman Kalyanpur, and many other artists.
Yes.
So our community and our things are filled with knowledge.
Hmm.
It may be in
Blessed.
banking, it may be in any field.
Yes.
Today
Yes.
only I got a news that Shri Vinay Tonse Mam
Yes, he's been
got
nominated the MD of
appointed as the SBI MD.
MD. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
so see, all these people are very great people who have contributed to the society in a very different way. So
true.
being a Chitrapur Saraswat, I feel proud about it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much once again for being on
Yeah,
this podcast.
thank you.
I'm in best wishes, very much best wishes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
well, before we end the show, I must say a big thank you to Samiir Halady, who has conceptualized the Aamchi Legends as a podcast, and then he's been responsible for the marketing and making sure that the podcast reaches to a wider audiences. So big thanks to you, Samir, from everyone. With that, we come to the end of this podcast. From me, Santosh Sirur, and Dr. Bharat Balvalli. Well, wishing you all the best of 2024 in months to come. Bye and take care.
Thank you.